Hello and welcome to episode 334 of the Casual Try Hard podcast. I'm Brian,
And I'm James.
and this week we are talking about the last of the Edge of Eternity's cards, multicolored and colorless.
Yeah, we got to squeak them in before Wizards changes gears again.
They've already changed gears, man.
Right, but before they change again.
Again, before
Yeah.
we're. Well, let's be honest. They're not going to be as hype as they are for Spider-Man and Avatar for Lorwyn.
Yeah.
Return to Lorwyn. They're going to just be like, we're just gonna like wake up one day and just like there's gonna be like packs on our front porch. We're gonna be like, how did this? Like, there's like, here, just take it. We don't care.
Yeah.
We've got like a Marvel set coming out in like 3 days. So
None
here,
of this
just take
matters.
these.
$200 million in the first day says none of this matters, so.
Exactly. People don't get this hype for elementals and Kithkin.
Right.
Cedric can only buy so many packs of Kithkin. So we're gonna get through those cards, and then we're going to the next couple weeks might be at least one of them will be a special guest.
Yeah.
Returning
special guest.
Returning special guest, yeah, to talk about things. But if you have ideas for the show for the next couple weeks, I mean, by the time James comes back, we might be gearing up for Spider-Man stuff.
We probably will be.
It just never stops.
Never stops.
But you can reach out to us: Facebook, Discord, Twitter, X, Blue Sky, email. All those links are in the description. Say hey, let us know what you think.
That X really got caught in your mouth there for a minute, didn't it?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It hurts. It hurts.
Yeah, like
I know,
Brian.
it'd be like if Coca-Cola was just like, let's change our name to some like
H.
Hey, yeah, we're H now, and it's like, I think heroin took that, but okay, you can get in on that corner.
Sure.
Like X, it's like I think ecstasy had that first. Just roll with it.
Whatever, man.
Whatever.
Like Brian said, all the links for our social media, everything is down in the description. Hit us up. Let us know what you want to hear about. We'd appreciate it. If you want to support the show, do not use our TCG player link anymore. It does not work, and good riddance. We're not going to bother fixing it. The way to support us is through our Patreon, patreon.com/CasualTryHardMTG. Surf on over there and chip a couple bucks in. In return, you'll get access to my show notes, so you get kind of a sneak peek about what the episode's going to be about. And you'll also get access to roughly an hour of additional content out of us in the form of our unshow. We're old, our equipment sometimes doesn't want to cooperate, and we always need to catch up. So before we record every episode, we spend about an hour doing just that, and we record it. We don't edit it. We don't plan out what we're going to talk about. It's completely just us hanging out, and we feed it out there for our patrons. So if that interests you, if you're interested in some more of us, or if you want that sneak peek at the show notes, or if you just want to support the show, like I said, patreon.com/CasualTryHardMTG. Chip a couple bucks in, whatever you feel like you can do to support us, and we'd appreciate it.
Yeah. So we're gonna get through, like I said, gold and colorless, and we're gonna start with I think a card I suggested.
I think so too.
Biotech Specialist. It's red green for an insect scientist, the best kind of scientist.
Probably.
It's a 1/3, and it has when this creature enters, create a lander token, and then whenever you sacrifice an artifact, this creature deals 2 damage to target opponent.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like I put this on here, and then there's already been a Saffron Olive video
Okay.
using this. But
Well, that's what happens when it takes us 3 weeks to get a set review out.
this is true. Like, hey, this card's interesting, and somewhere Saffron Olive's like, yes, it is.
Maybe he's a secret
own...
patron and has seen the show notes.
Yeah, this is my only job,
Yeah.
is making Magic content. So this is another, and we're going to talk about another one of these.
Mm-hmm.
Another, like, creature that just wants you to, like, throw garbage at, like, your opponent.
Yeah.
Like, treasures, food, landers, it just doesn't matter. Treasures are the best.
Yeah.
Because they, like, sack for free.
Clues.
Clues. Oh, gosh. What was, Oni called Anvil kind
Mm-hmm.
of shenanigans.
Yep.
Um, you know, because of Wizard's amazing distribution model for cards, a Legion Extruder apparently is starting to spike
Oh yeah.
due to a card we talked about last week, Weapons Manufacturer.
Yep. I played against a weapons manufacturer deck earlier today.
Yeah, so it's just like, so there's all these things that want you to just throw stuff at your opponent, and like, I don't know, being able to deal, like, get, like, it's red green ramp you,
Mm-hmm.
and then it's also like just ping your opponent down.
Yeah.
Like, uh, in like Pioneer, like with Cat Oven,
Mm-hmm.
like if you're
Oh
just
yeah.
like looping, like you have like this and what's his name, and Mayhem Devil, you're just like killing your opponent, mowing down their stuff, and you just have this like loop of nonsense.
Yeah. Bring my Troll King back.
Oh my god, that card had a brief moment in the sun. The sun is set on it, but yeah, Troll King, nom 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 nom, kill you.
Yep.
This is one of those, again, this is a card that's like in that the saffron olive zone of like, this is really fun
Mm-hmm.
and interesting, and like maybe in the right circumstances it can be good, like if you can make a bunch of treasures, if you have like other ways to like sacrifice things.
Yep.
Yeah, well, but like just going like, I guess take turn 3 off and be able to like play a 5-drop a turn early is not terrible either.
Yeah.
So
It's a cool card.
it is.
It's kind of odd that it's a rare. Is that
It could
weird to
definitely been
say?
an uncommon.
Yeah.
It could have been an uncommon.
Yeah.
It almost feels like they had to, like, they were short or rare or something.
And they just promoted this guy. Congratulations, buddy. You're in.
Well, I guess the red green uncommon is the landfall guy, right?
Yeah.
So I guess it makes sense, but like it wouldn't have to be like a signpost, but I guess I wouldn't do like 2 uncommon gold cards.
Yeah.
But yeah, it definitely feels like it's an uncommon power level.
Mm-hmm. All right.
right.
Next up, we have Cosmogoyf. Black green for a star/1+star. So same stat line as Tarmogoyf. This is a elemental Lurgoyf, and its power is equal to the number of cards you own in exile, and its toughness is equal to that number +1. I don't think this card's great. But again, this might be kind of fun and might be like a weird build around if you can find a way just to like vomit cards into exile. Like one of your buddies that puts your graveyard in exile.
Oh, I'm blanking.
The oh shoot, I can't remember his name. 2 black. The devoid guy.
Oh, Inverter of Truth.
Inverter of Truth. Yeah, that's the one.
Inverter. I was like Spoils of the Vault. If you go a little bit older,
Yep.
I think Demonic Consultation's banned in Legacy. It has to be.
It has to be.
That would
Yeah.
be the best. That'd be like the best deck in Legacy.
Yeah.
Everyone would just be racing to be like Thassa's Oracle.
Yeah.
Hold up counter magic play Demonic Consultation. Like Discover puts the cards on the back on the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
So does Cascade.
Yep.
Like trying to think of like if there are any mechanics that just like exile cards
And leave them in exile.
Yeah.
But
there.
I mean, there's red
there
cards
was
that do
something.
it. There's a bunch of red cards that do it.
Oh, I guess you could like. Oh goodness, like impulse draw cards.
Yeah. Just leave them in exile. You could also like exile your own graveyard with like Soul Guide
Rest in
Lantern
Peace.
or any of those.
Yeah, like Nile Spell Bomb.
Yeah.
Relic.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, I guess the issue is it has the Tarmogoyf issue.
Right, is big good. And the answer is usually no.
Yeah, the answer has been no for a while. And like this is like Tarmogoyf with extra steps.
Mm-hmm.
But like the payoff is still like thing that dies to Fatal Push.
Yeah. What about um how's Living End worded? Your graveyard goes to exile, creatures go to graveyard, exile
Yeah.
goes to battlefield. So nothing
Hmm.
stays in exile?
Nothing stays in exile, I don't think. Each player exiles all creature cards from their graveyard, then sacrifices all creatures they control, then puts all cards they
Yeah.
exiled this way onto the
So
battlefield.
they don't stay in exile. Um but like suspend cards go to exile, warp cards go to exile, foretell cards go to
Hmm.
exile. Like you could just play a normal game of Magic and end up with a bunch of cards in exile. Normal air
Yeah.
quotes. Um,
I guess adventures,
oh
right?
yeah, adventures.
You play like the spell side of a bunch of things, and then
Yep.
you just right you play this, and it's. But like I think if you're playing like a normal game of Magic, you end up with Tarmogoyf, right?
Right.
Like you end up with three or
A
four
4 or
cards in
5.
exile.
Yeah.
You end up with a 4/5 for 2 mana, which like isn't terrible, but I mean they printed a like it has a downside, but they printed a 4/1 for
Yeah.
2 mana, right? Like with evasion.
Hmm.
So it's
And
just a
protection.
and a form of protection. Yeah, so it's hard to be like, yes, this is gonna get the job done.
Yeah.
It's a neat card and like it's an interesting way to get like Goyf
Hmm.
back. But yeah, like I think like you said, big just isn't good anymore,
Right.
which is sad. Which is sad.
Yep.
All right, next up, Pinnacle Emissary. 1 blue-red for an artifact creature robot. It's a 3/3. And whenever you cast an artifact spell, create a 1/1 colorless drone artifact creature token with flying. That this token cannot block except for creatures with flying, whatever.
Hmm.
And it has warp for blue-red hybrid. So it's 1 mana blue or red.
Yep.
So there has been a deck kicking around modern a little bit. And I think there's even like a standard version of it that's not as explosive. Where if you play one of these on one and then you play some zeros,
Yeah.
right? You play like you play this and then a Mox Opal.
Hmm.
Now your Mox Opal's on,
Right.
which allows you to play something else.
Another one of
And
these,
like
and then an ornithopter.
and your goal is to just get a bunch of power on the flying power on the battlefield
Yeah.
and then hold on for dear life and hope you get there.
Yep.
Which, I mean, might not be a bad strategy.
Hmm.
And you get this back at some point,
Right.
right? So it's not like it goes away. You
Well,
like
I
get to
mean,
do your
people
like,
played like unironically played the 3 mana Sahili, like the uncommon one
mm-hmm.
from like that card saw legitimate constructed play, and like this card is a 3/3 and Sahili wasn't. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like
well,
nobody
Saheeli
played
was
that.
like was non-creature spells, right?
Well,
As
no,
opposed to artifacts. Yeah, I think it's
it,
non-creature.
that'd be weird if it was not a creature because she cared about artifacts.
She turned she turned artifacts into other artifacts with her
Oh yeah,
minus.
non-creature spell. You're right.
Yeah, so it's like a big it's like a big young pyromancer or
Yeah,
big whatever third path iconoclast.
yeah,
But like in an artifact focused deck where you're making artifacts, you're playing artifacts and making artifacts, it's gonna make like your uh, affinity stuff work.
hmm,
And like if you play it on turn one and have that like explosive 0 mana like
yeah,
start like really you need like 2 or 3 zeros
hmm,
to make that like a viable thing to do on turn one.
right.
And then you just get to play a 3/3 on turn three. So this has seen a little fringy play. But like I could see with more good zeros or
Mhm.
like in older formats. Like I wonder if this is like viable in like vintage. Not that anyone's running out to play vintage, but like you
Maybe.
play this and then you're like, Mox Lotus.
Yeah.
And now it's like, okay, like I have a board and don't know about, haven't played a bunch of Vintage, like none.
Right.
But from what I've seen of Vintage, it feels similar to old Legacy when you could play like Young Pyromancer and like the 1 or 2 tokens that were left over from like your Young Pyromancer
That's what won the game.
could win you the game.
Yeah.
Because there wasn't a ton of removal, there wasn't a ton of good creatures, right? And like this feels like, you know, you could play this and then get a couple tokens and you're like, all right, like I'm gonna hold on now.
Yeah.
And ride like my 3 power out with like my Force of Will and see if that's good enough. But yeah, it seems like it should be good.
Yeah, no, I agree. It's I mean, you played that Psy Master Thopterus deck, right? And like this is better than Psy.
It's cheaper. Like it's cheaper. It's a better creature. The tokens are worse.
Yeah.
But yeah, I had forgot. Like that'd be interesting. Like I wonder if there's enough stuff now that you could like dust off like the Psy deck.
Maybe.
Where you have like Psy and this, so like you have 8 of the Psy effect.
Yeah.
And there's like a bunch of like affinity creatures now in Pioneer. That could be an interesting thing to try. That tournament did not go well. Maybe I just blocked that one out.
It also did not go well for me. I brought that to an RPTQ.
I'm sorry if I talked you into it.
Yeah, it did not go well.
Yeah.
Hey, I got to play my Antiquities Ornithopters, so.
There you go. So explain your deck choice with me, Nick Miller, in the sideboard. I wanted to play my Antiquities Ornithopters.
Yep.
Okay. I mean, I have a Sage of Latinum that I almost cut from my cube, but I was like, you know what? I have this sick Antiquities like size 2 text box font.
Yep.
Like you're staying, buddy. Like you gotta stay. I can't cut you. My bad. All right. We got another fun one here.
Yep. This is Ragost, Deft Gastronaut, red white for a 2/2 legendary lobster citizen. Artifacts you control are foods in addition to their other types and have 2 mana, tap, sack, gain 3 life. You can pay 1, tap and sacrifice a food, and Ragost deals 3 damage to each opponent. And at the beginning of each end step, if you gained life this turn, you get to untap them.
Yeah, so this card is like a good sack outlet for weapons manufacturing.
Yep.
So the weapons manufacturing deals 2, this deals 3. And weapons manufacturing deals a 2 anywhere.
Right.
So like, I don't know. It just seemed like a fun thing.
Sure.
Also, like we are in like the golden age of tiny leaders commanders. And no one wants to play tiny leaders. Like we got this guy. Wasn't the I guess the biotech specialist wasn't a legend.
Not a legend.
But like you have all of these like 2 and 3 mana legends that they just constantly print.
Yep.
That like, hey, do this weird build around thing.
Well, maybe we should start to pioneer that. We should have a tiny leaders brawl league or something.
There we go. Everyone get on there. Tiny leaders brawl. Like there we go. That could be fun.
Yeah.
We start a Discord. Well, we have one. We just make a room for the like
the tiny leaders brawl.
The tiny leaders brawl like Discord. We just set it all up.
Yep.
But yeah, like this card just seems like a good fun like build around. Like there's not enough. I guess there's enough artifacts in the limited environment to like make this work. But it doesn't super feel like it.
Yeah.
But there is definitely enough like, you know, like there are enough like random artifacts and foods and things to like make this card like interesting and good.
Hmm.
It kind of sucks that he has to tap. It'd be like better if it
Right.
was like weapons manufacturing where you could just like mass sack some things.
Yeah. Yep.
All right, what do we got next?
Tanuk, Memorial Ensign. 1 red green for a 2/4. He's a legendary Kavu pilot and has landfall. Whenever a land you control enters, Tanuk deals 1 damage to each opponent. If this is the second time this ability has resolved this turn, draw a card. I think we were referencing this guy earlier when we were talking about. What were we talking about?
We were talking about why Biotech Specialist was
Oh,
rare,
yeah.
not an uncommon.
That's right.
I really want like this card to be good because then that means there's like a good like mid-rangey landfall deck, right? It's a little bit more work for the card than Tireless Tracker,
Yeah.
but it has like a very similar play pattern that like can separate like an average player from a good player, right? Like you want to
Definitely.
like have your whatever like standard legal fetch land,
Mm-hmm.
and you want to play this on turn 4 and like play it, get the trigger,
Yep.
like the first one, and then try to crack it to get your card
Yep.
like around the removal. Like there's like this like sub game of like when do you crack your fetch land? Do you crack your fetch land?
Yeah.
Kind of deal. Or like just using the damage to like get reach in your deck.
Well, if
Like
like
all
if
of
you're
these things are
playing
interesting.
if you're playing a fetch land though, you crack it with the first trigger on the stack, and you're like guaranteed to get both of them.
Oh, they could respond before the land comes in, right? So you crack the fetch the triggers on the stack for the fetch land.
So you play a fetch land, this trigger goes on the stack, you crack your fetch.
Then they kill the thing, and the second land hasn't come in.
Oh yeah, I gotcha. Yep.
Like so,
Yeah,
like
you're right.
like that game of like I'm gonna play
Yeah.
this, and then like okay, are you gonna like tap out to do the thing you want to do at the end of my turn,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna get my card, or are we gonna like pass the turn and you're gonna have to like waste your mana?
Yeah.
Right, you like get to play that game, but like it's like we have playable landfall stuff, but all the landfall stuff seems way more aggressive than this guy is.
Yeah, this guy wants to play like a mid-range game.
Yeah, this guy wants to just like hang out and like
Yep.
accrue value
Yep.
and like maybe burn your opponent out of the game over the course of like multiple turns and not like whatever the Hydra is that doubles counters and
Right.
then Tifa-ing people.
Right.
Like he just wants to like chill and play a long game.
Yep.
But it's so weird. Like we used to have mechanics kind of like clumped together, and we're kind of getting that. But it's like, yeah, Final Fantasy had some landfall stuff, and now this is gonna have some landfall stuff, and then I don't know, in like 3 sets we're gonna have some landfall stuff.
Well, like that's one of the benefits of having like a great big 3-year standard or whatever.
Is like maybe it can all come together at some point.
Yeah. You don't have to pack it all into 2 sets. Stretch it out. You can revisit mechanics like infrequent enough that people don't get sick of them, but frequent enough that you can get a deck by the end of rotation.
End of rotation. Yeah. So yeah, like maybe in like a year and a half, landfall is like the thing.
Yeah. You will see.
Again, peak tiny leaders.
Exactly.
Play this guy, Harrow. Boom.
Boom.
Got him.
Yep, got him.
All right.
I believe that finishes off multicolor. So
I agree.
moving on to colorless, what do we have here?
Anti-causal vestige. It is 6 mana for an Eldrazi, the only Eldrazi in the set.
Weird.
So, like, I guess we're getting Eldrazi at some point. There are a number of space theme sets in this like area, I assume.
Probably.
So we might like run into more Eldrazi.
Yeah.
It's a 7/5, so 6 mana, 7/5. And when this Creature leaves the battlefield, draw a card, then you may put a permanent card with mana value less than or equal to the number of lands you control from your hand onto the battlefield tapped. I totally missed the tapped a couple times during pre-release, but
Oops.
and it has warp 4. So like kind of the play pattern is like you warp this, you get your, and then it goes to exile. You get your card, and then you put something into play that costs like 4 mana.
Yep.
So like you are up a card and even on mana.
Yep.
And then you get to play a 7/5 that gets to be later on in a couple turns. That gets to be like the biggest matter reshaper.
Mm-hmm.
That you, and it's like not limited by, it's just limited by how many lands you have. So like really late in the game, you can just put in something massive.
Right.
So, and it's, so it just does all these like weird little things. Also, like I played it once where I like put it into play and was just like, well, I'm gonna sack this, and like not wait for the warp. I need something now,
Mm-hmm.
kind of deal, and like get it that way, or you blink it, and get it back. So
yeah, I
I
thought blinking this thing would be cool.
Mm-hmm.
It's weird that like the go-to Eldrazi trigger was on cast, and that this guy leaves the battlefield. Like that's kind of not intuitive.
It is not. Yeah, like because it almost reads like it's when it enters. Like it should be almost like it enters the battlefield ability.
Yeah.
Not like it leaves the battlefield ability. Like I get why, but like it just feels like off. Because could you imagine if you could like blink this,
right,
and you'd get it like twice if it was like an ETB?
Mm-hmm.
But like if it were on cast, it would make sense. Like at least for the warp.
Yeah.
But I think it'd be too good with like the second cast.
Probably.
Because then you get two things.
Yeah.
As opposed to having to wait for it to die. But like, not a bomb in limited, but like a very, very good card in limited as well.
Definitely.
Like
it's probably a pretty good card to fling too.
Oh gosh, yeah. Fling. Also, I'll draw a card and put something in from my hand.
Yeah. Fling. Put in another anti-causal vestige.
Yeah. It's tapped, but it's okay. Sure. Fling that one too.
That's right.
Get him.
He throws.
He does throw. All right. What's up next?
Let's see. Next we have Secluded Starforge. It's a land. Taps for a wingding. You can pay 2 tap and tap X untapped artifact creatures you control. Target creature gets plus X plus O until end of turn. Activate only as a sorcery. Or you can pay 5 and tap it and make a 2/2 colorless robot artifact creature token. What are we doing with this?
Like, it's in the Castle Ardenvale. What was the fish one? Fountain Port.
Oh yeah.
Area of card. I think Fountain Port was less to activate.
Yeah, I mean,
but it dealt you a damage.
5 mana's a lot. Well, 6 mana because you gotta tap it too.
But like in a control deck, do you like super care?
I think like there's more efficient cards though.
So like, Fountain Port was 3 and a life make a 1/1.
Yeah.
So this is 2 more, but like not having the life penalty. Now, granted, it doesn't have the sack a token draw card. It's not as versatile.
Yeah.
But like I could see this being, I have no idea when rotation is anymore. But like fighting for position with like Fountain Port and like at rotation being kind of the like control, I'm gonna get value land.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know the fact that it gives you a weird cranial plating.
A really weird cranial plating.
Really weird. Could be useful.
Yeah, maybe.
But I just think like we've the close. What is Urza's or is it Mishra's Factory?
Mm-hmm.
No, Mishra something. The thing that's 7 mana, make a 2/2.
No, I don't know that one.
It's like is it Mish is it Urza's Factory? Boom. I think, right? Yes.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
7 mana, make a 2/2.
Mm-hmm. So this is that with 2 mana knocked off of it. Now, not that this saw like a ton of play, but
Yeah,
like it's at that like area where it could work.
yeah. I don't
Uh,
know. 5 mana just seems like an awful lot for.
yeah, but we usually, but I said, usually you make 1/1s, right? Like you don't get to make
I mean,
two.
does
Like
that
Cas.
matter though? Like in the circumstance that you're outlining, where you're playing this like in a super go long control deck,
Mm-hmm.
does it matter if you're making 1/1s or 2/2s? Like by the time you're tapping out to do this, your opponent's out of gas, and you're just like greasing the wheels.
Yeah, it might not matter, but like in terms of it allows you to trade with more things as opposed to just chump.
Yeah,
Um, you could like make one take a hit and then make another one, and now you can like trade with a 4/4
yeah,
and like save your cards or whatever, as opposed to like just chumping with a fish or chumping with like a 1/1. But it might be too much mana. But it's like it seems like right at that edge of like, hey, this could work.
maybe. I guess time will have to tell.
Yes. All right. Next up is the Starship Enterprise.
Oh, it kind of does look like
Uh,
the Enterprise. I didn't even
uh,
realize that.
that's what LSV calls it. Survey Mechan. It's 4 mana for a 1/3 artifact creature robot with flying and hexproof. And it has 10. Sack this creature. It deals 3 damage to any target. Target player draws 3 cards and gains 3 life. This ability costs X less to activate, where X is the number of differently named lands you control.
Hmm.
Like in constructed, I could see like this being a relatively cheap thing to add. That's like ping a thing, draw 3 cards,
Yeah.
right? Where you know you've got you're playing like a 3-color kind of like rampy soup deck, and you've got like 2 basics, 4 non-basics,
Yeah.
and it's like all in your like 8 mana for
Hmm.
the cast, and like that's not terrible.
Right.
And like kill a thing, draw 3 cards is pretty good.
Well, it's Lightning Helix, draw 3 cards.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, lightning kill, draw 3 cards. Yeah.
That's really good.
Uh,
Like, what
we
does the number have to be though? Like, obviously, 10. You're not paying 10 mana for that. But is the number like 5 mana?
4 or 5, I think.
Yeah.
Probably 5 works. I was like, didn't did the like the weird like Snowland one from Kaldheim, did it see any play anywhere? The one that was like pay 2 in Wooburg and like make a
Yeah.
thing, deal
I don't
damage.
think I saw any constructed play.
It might not have. I might just have it like in my head from drafting snow decks.
Yeah.
A simpler time.
Yep.
Uh, but it's an interesting card in the like we've not seen the number of differently named lands mechanic outside of the set before, have we?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Um.
with names.
Yeah. Field of the Dead.
Oh yeah, and that was like a one-off, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I It's been so long since I've got to play a Field of the Dead.
It was because it's banned everywhere.
Yeah, they're like, making a 2/2 for free is bad.
Yeah.
Okay, we should not do that.
Is there like anything else that's worth? Probably not. I guess probably not worth building around to make this 10 mana ability good, but something like Zerta, where you're like just
Oh,
making
where
the
you
ability
reduce it?
cheaper.
Training Grounds.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably not worth like a not good card to make a
Yeah.
medium card
Okay.
less medium. Yeah. All right. Now
This
now we
does
have
seem
like the
like
real
a
card.
this does seem like a really cool like cube card though.
Yeah. I it's been one of those I've been thinking about like how can I put this in.
Yeah. What did
Uh
you mentioned that LSV calls this the Starship Enterprise. What does he say about it?
oh, he loves it. He takes it very highly in at least Edge of Eternity draft. Like to the point where he's like, "Oh, I like prioritize the like the whatever the bonus sheet lands
Yeah.
so that maybe if I get one of these or two, like then there can be the ability can be cheap."
Oh.
So
Okay.
he really enjoys it.
All right. So what's the real card that we got next?
We got Tezzeret Cruel Captain.
Oh yeah, this is a real.
3 mana for a legendary planeswalker Tezzeret with 4 loyalty. Uh, and whenever an artifact you control enters, put a loyalty counter on Tezzeret, so it has a 0.
Mm-hmm.
Untap target artifact or creature. If it's an artifact creature, put a +1/+1 counter on it.
Okay.
-3, search your library for an artifact card with mana value 1 or less. Reveal it and put it into your hand. And then -7, you get an emblem with at the beginning of combat. On your turn, put 3 +1/+1 counters on target artifact you control. If it's not a creature, it becomes a 0/0 robot artifact creature.
It should be like Tezzeret Walking Ballista's best friend.
Yeah, really. Finds Walking Ballista, makes Walking Ballista bigger.
Yep.
This is, speaking of cube cards, this is like the cubiest, like the vintage cubiest card ever.
Yeah.
It gets Soul Ring.
Yep.
It gets all the Moxen. It gets Black Lotus. It gets Mana Crypt and Mana Vault.
Mm-hmm.
And it untaps Timefall.
Yep.
It just does everything you want to do.
All of the thing.
I opened one of these and sold it for $30 because I don't know where else it gets played. Right? Like maybe there is an art. I did see someone like post, you know, the like part of their legacy, like, oh gosh, what is it? Oh, Karnforge deck
Mm-hmm.
with Tezzeret. They're like, oh, we did it. It's like, calm down. Like it was like one league. Calm down.
Well, is there like a turbo emblem deck? Like the emblem works so well with the static ability.
Mm-hmm.
Like you're building your deck in the exact same way to maximize both of them.
I mean, what's it called? Pinnacle. The guy we just talked about. Pinnacle Emissary.
Yeah. Well, that's
Right?
that's kind of where I was going. Is
You like played. Go ahead.
yeah, if there's like a Stonecoil Serpent, Ornithopter, whatever, like turbo deck where you're just casting a bunch of 0 artifacts, like that's exactly what Tezzeret wants. Can you on turn 3 play this guy, cast 3 artifacts, and get your emblem right away, and then have a 3/3 every turn for the rest of the game?
Maybe turn, like I could see like turn 4 where you like play Tez and then play like a Darksteel Citadel and then a Springleaf Drum
Yep.
and then an Ornithopter, and then you tap the Ornithopter and the Springleaf Drum to like put something else out, and then you have plenty of loyalty to like downtick this, and then just a card we're going to talk about here in a second, you like put the counters on your nutrient block or your Darksteel Citadel, and you just are like, all right, these are indestructible, good luck.
Yeah.
So like maybe you could try to turbo it, like I guess this in our magical like Psy deck as well. You like have Psy out, you play this, and your first artifact is or like Darksteel Citadel, nutrient block, trigger Psy.
Yeah.
and there's your 3 counters, and then you're just like, okay, we're just gonna like load up.
Off to the races.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe I don't know if it's like $30 good.
No, probably not.
So it's like go away.
Seems more of a fun deck than a competitive,
one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which is hard. Like I remember when like competitive decks used to be a little bit more fun.
Yeah.
There are definitely some like very spiky,
Mm-hmm.
like no fun, like Abzan, Siege Rhino.
Right.
But I just feel like there's more times where like this is a fun deck as opposed to this is like this like super terrible.
I
Like,
have to play this
interaction,
deck because it's good, not because I want to.
Yes, exactly. Like this is not interesting Magic.
Yeah.
But here we go.
All right. Next up, we have the End Stone, 7-mana legendary artifact. Whenever you play a land or cast a spell, draw a card. And at the beginning of your end step, your life total becomes half your starting life total, rounded up. That seems like a pretty good thing for Tron to put into play.
I haven't seen anyone talk about it in Tron, but yes, it is 7 mana.
Yeah.
Very Tronable. It also goes under Ugin's Labyrinth.
Yeah, it does.
To put on layaway and get back later.
Yep.
Another like amazing like tinker target in like cube.
Definitely.
Just go get it, and then like anything you do gets you a card.
Mm-hmm.
Like you're bottlenecked on mana, not
if you play zeros.
Not if you play zeros. Yeah. Then you're gonna play all these zeros and draw all these cards and just draw more zeros. But see, we need inspiring vantage, or not inspiring statuary. If it said artifacts, then we'd have a deck.
Yep.
Seems like if you can get to 7, if like standard gets back to a place that you can like get to 7, like this is a card that's kind of unbeatable.
Yeah.
Because everything that you draw is kind of a redraw, I guess, unless you draw like 2 lands.
Ironcrag Feet.
Oh yeah, turn 4.
Endstone.
Ironcrag Feet this out, and then you're just like, okay.
Yep. Kill me now or else.
So you have Ironcrag Feet, Ugin from Dragons of Tarkir, and then the Endstone. And you're just like an Ironcrag Feet combo deck, where you're just like, you have like 8 7s to put into play.
Yep.
And having your life total go to 10, on one hand, yes, is a downside. But
it also makes it so your opponent has to do damage to you in increments of 10.
Yeah, like how often do you just get 10'd?
Right.
Like not very often. So like you can get through that turn and like, oh hey, you put me to 2, cool. I'm gonna go to 10 at the end of my turn.
Yeah.
Plus I will have played a bunch of stuff.
Yep.
Did you just break Big Red? Did we just Ironcrag Feet into like 2 enormous 7s in Pioneer?
Maybe.
What happened to all your wild cards, Brian? Well, you see. I lost a whole bunch of games trying to Ironcrag. Because you get to put like, oh gosh, solve the equation so you can search for your Ironcrag Feet.
Yes.
So you have 3 copies of you have 8 copies of Ironcrag Feet and 8 copies of this.
And they curve into each other?
They do, or you play like a bunch of like trinkety artifacts and nonsense, and then you play Beseech the Mirror that goes and casts your Ironcrag Feet.
Yes.
And then ta-da.
All right, I expect a full report.
You start. I will when you come back. I'll be like, hey, look at all these games I lost. Like
trying to Ironcrag Feet people.
Yeah, in my black-red Ironcrag Feet 7-drop deck.
Yeah.
I don't like.
Hey, you have red mana dorks now.
We have red mana dorks. I was just thinking like we have all of the the like permanent based removal, like Nowhere to Run
Oh yeah.
and Grim Bobble and
Yep.
Momentum Breaker,
Yep.
and like you just are like killing creatures, and then you're like, well, I beseech the mirror, go get Iron Crag
Yeah.
feet, cast this because you actually interacted on the battlefield,
Yeah.
and then you're just like, all right, I'm this mid range. Like this is I just thought of it. This is Bolas' Citadel. Remember when we were like, or I
Oh
was like,
yeah.
Bolas' Citadel is this like big combo card where you take these enormous turns.
Hmm.
And it turned out that in standard, Bolas' Citadel was just this mid range hammer
Right.
that you got it down and then you just never ran out of gas.
Yep.
Like, this
That's
is
what
just
this
like,
is.
it's just, if you get it down, how are we cheating? Like, you just casting Bolas' Citadel. It was like in green black.
Yeah.
So, like, you just always hit your land drops because you were exploring.
Yeah.
But, like, you just get to play this and then it's just, all right, I'm gonna uh, just chew through all of your stuff.
Hmm.
Like, I'm just gonna draw way more cards than you and eventually win with just whatever ham. Like the fact that I drew 8 more ham sandwiches than you.
Right.
Okay, okay, maybe we are. It's a mid rangey deck where this is the
The hammer.
we need more colorless cards to go with Ugin
Yeah.
in our enormous. Okay, or okay, so Ugin doesn't super work because you don't have a bunch of colorless stuff, but Stormscale Scion for the like beseech the mirror, go get Ironcrag feet, play
Yeah.
the dragon turn.
Yeah.
So there are your two big things to Ironcrag feet into,
Hmm.
and the rest of your deck is just like removal and Shieldreds. I don't know, like it doesn't really
Whatever
matter.
else you're gonna do.
Whatever else you're gonna do, exactly. Like Thoughtseize removal spell, and then stupid dumb combo-y thing.
Hmm.
So there you go. Okay, I will work on this. I have most of these cards, so
All right. We got another weird one here. We actually
yes.
mentioned this during the pre-show, unshow. This is
Unshow.
Thrumming Hive Pool. It's a 6-mana artifact with affinity for slivers. Slivers you control have double strike and haste, and at the beginning of your upkeep, create 2 1/1 colorless sliver creature tokens.
So with us going to Lorwyn, I think the chances of us having some changelings
Pretty high.
pretty high. So that is probably our next most likely time
To get slivers.
to get slivers.
Yeah.
And like I had mentioned with Anti-Causal Vestige, right? They're talking about there being 3 space theme sets like in the pipeline.
Yeah.
Or at least that's so I heard that somewhere. So,
Yeah, but what you didn't realize was that one of them is Battlestar Galactica, and one of them is Farscape.
and the other one is Star Wars. It's
Yeah.
just like the
Yeah.
full thing. Like what are they gonna get to like?
Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
Oh, I was thinking. Oh, the movie that's making fun of Star Wars. Oh,
Spaceballs.
no, there's that one, but then there's a more recent one where Tim Allen, like they go
Oh,
out
Starship
into space.
Troopers.
No, Starship Troopers is the bugs.
Starship Troopers was
Galaxy
Tim Allen.
Quest.
Oh yeah.
Galaxy Quest.
Yep.
Was Starship Troopers Tim Allen?
I thought it was.
I thought Starship Troopers was Brooke Shields.
Oh, maybe I was.
Or,
Hmm.
where they have to fight the bugs.
Oh, they definitely fight bugs.
We're gonna look now.
Yep.
Yeah, it is the one where they like fight the bugs, but it's not Tim Allen. Casper Van Dien. Denise Richards. I'm sorry,
Yeah.
Brooke Shields. Denise Richards. Neil Patrick Harris. Anyway,
Anyway.
Um, yes, as long as the space theme sets are in the magic in this newly built magic outer space setting, um, this card could get good over the life of standard,
Mm-hmm.
right? Like, uh, this is a card that maybe you watch, and as Spider-Man comes out, and there's nothing to do with it, and then as like, we move
Avatar.
to Avatar, and there's nothing to do with it. Maybe it gets like it's $3 now. Maybe it gets a little bulky,
Yeah.
and you like get some copies before it like might be playable. It's also interesting that the slivers don't have the ability, the artifact does.
Oh, that is weird.
So usually the slivers have the ability, right? Like
Yeah.
old templating would be like at the beginning of your upkeep, create 2/1/1 colorless sliver tokens with double strike and haste. What this lets you do is for like the affinity portion, your slivers get double strike and haste as soon as this comes down.
Yep.
So right, like if you went like 1 drop, like if your turn was a 1 drop, turn 2 was 2 1 drops, let's say, you could play this for 3 mana on turn 3, and your 1 drop slivers have double strike.
Yeah.
The first strike doesn't matter. But like if you, let's say on turn 4, you like play your like 4th sliver and then play this for 2 mana, that 4th sliver gets haste now as well. It's not waiting for it to make it. So that's like an interesting like wrinkle that it's on the artifact and not on the sliver.
Well, I mean, it's kind of both.
Kinda.
Because this gives the ability to the sliver.
Mm-hmm.
But it comes from the artifact. So the sliver does have the ability.
It does. But like if you kill the artifact,
Yeah.
it goes away. Right? That
Right.
ability goes away.
Yeah.
Where like if it was you make 2 slivers with double strike and
Well, right, but the way that it's templated is the sliver thing, because the whole sliver thing is that like all of the slivers get it.
mm-hmm.
Like it's a new mutation that all of your slivers have access to.
Yeah, I guess the thing that is different is this works better with changelings.
Yeah.
Well,
No, it works the same.
Because like yeah, you normally would say all slivers have ability.
Yeah.
On the sliver, yeah. Oh no, so yeah.
Yeah.
So I wonder, is there like there is a difference? Is this better or worse? Like maybe it's better because of the timing. Because like you get the ability right away, and you don't have to wait till like your upkeep for your slivers to have double strike. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Past my pay grade.
Probably irrelevant also.
Yeah. But like I can't imagine them making this and anti-causal vestige and not paying it off in future sets.
Yeah, I mean, almost certainly they're gonna do something to call back to either slivers or Eldrazi or both.
And like the last time we had slivers in any meaningful amount was Modern Horizons 2.
Yeah.
And like before that was M14.
Mm-hmm.
So what, like every 5 or 6 years we're like due for slivers.
A little sliver hit.
Yeah, and so like I think we're like in that ballpark, right?
Probably, yeah.
Or was it Modern Horizons 1 that was?
It might have been
slivers?
Modern Horizons 1.
Yeah, so like we're definitely due for like slivers soon.
Yeah.
I can't imagine what like modern slivers look like compared to our like old ones.
They don't cost anything. They all have affinity for slivers.
1 mana triple strike. Like what on earth are we doing here?
They all have affinity for slivers.
All of them.
All of them.
They're all colorless and with affinity for slivers.
You may spend any mana of any color to cast your slivers.
All of your lands become sliver hives.
Yep.
All
right.
So like this is gonna get paid off at some point.
Yep. We got one more artifact here. We alluded to it already. It's nutrient block. So So 1 mana artifact food with indestructible. You can pay 2, tap, sack it to gain 3 life, just like any food. And when this artifact is put into a graveyard from the battlefield, draw a card. So it's a great thing to sacrifice.
Great thing to sacrifice. So, also, as you have in the show notes here, a great thing to install artifact or the
Tezzeret's
case
Gambit.
of the Tezzeret's Gambit, Case of the Fitched Falcon, and Zoetic Glyph.
Yep.
Are the things. A really good Pauper card. Like, Pauper loves to put their card advantage on the battlefield.
Yep.
Right? With Ichor Wellspring type effects. Like, this just fits into that as well.
Yep.
Rest in peace, Deadly Dispute. But, like, I guess you have some other things you can sacrifice this to.
Sure.
But I would be... Another, like, deck I was like, maybe I should try to put this together is the, like, having Darksteel Citadel plus Nutrient Block. Now you have 8 indestructible things to put your scissors on.
Or your Tezzeret counters.
Yeah. So, like, there's... Like, that just seems like that deck gets better.
I don't know if it gets good enough, but it gets better for sure.
Yeah, it gets better. And that's the problem, right? Like, I think it probably lines up okay against, like, red-black. But then I don't know, like, probably bad against the control decks or anything that can deal with the enchantment.
Yeah.
And then, like, is it good enough against, like, blue-red?
Yeah, I mean, part of the problem is that the indestructible doesn't matter as much as it used to either.
Correct.
Because there's so much
many more things that
exile removal.
I mean, Farewell, and like because there was the blue red deck for a while, like the blue red artifact deck, and it was like super aggressive, and like this might be like where this might be something that goes into that kind of deck where you're just like, hey, I'm like all in trying to get you dead by like turn 4.
Yeah.
Which can be fun, but can also just be like if you get to turn 5, you know the game's over.
Right.
Kind of deal, and you're just like, well, this wasn't fun.
Yep.
But you do have a lot of, like, resilient things. But this is the kind of card that can help that deck. Like, it's, it is one that made it into the cube. I had like, Candy Trail. And I was like, well, I'd rather, like, I have Scissors in Case of the Filched Falcon in there just for, like, that kind of a deck. Like, hey, like, Galvanic Blast. I don't have Shrapnel Blast anymore, but, like, Galvanic Blast and things like that. So, like, artifacts matter, like, artifact aggro, and it's like, oh, this, like, is perfect for that.
Yeah.
It's a food for food stuff. It has indestructible, so you can do that. And I've been careful to not put a lot of stuff that exiles artifacts.
Yeah.
Because I have artifact lands in the deck, or in the cube. So I don't want people to, like, 1-mana Stone Rain someone.
Yeah.
It just doesn't seem like a fun play pattern.
Right.
So it's like, so this, like, works better there, but you are right, like, Farewell, Temporary Lockdown.
Oh, yeah.
Like, any number of things, you're just like, oh, I can't do this.
Whatever the new one is.
Yeah, that would get your nutrient block. Oh, no, it would get the... Yeah, no, it would get your nutrient block, but not your Ensoul Artifact, so that it would just leave you with... Your Ensoul Artifact would go to the graveyard, and you're just like, oh, this is the worst of all worlds.
Yeah.
Yeah, so... An amazing card for a deck from, like, 3 years ago. Or probably 7 years ago.
I still think this card is really cool, and I think it'll see play. It'll pop up and see play, like, randomly.
And, like, I think just a 1-mana artifact. Again, we've got the blue guy with affinity. Yep. That's, like, 4 and a blue. You've got the... Is it 4 blue guy? There's the black thing that has affinity. There's, like, seemingly enough stuff.
Yeah.
Right, where you could maybe, like we talked through that kind of that blue-black deck, but, like, maybe you're, like, some sort of, like, blue-black Scissors, Tezzeret's Gambit, with then bigger affinity payoffs
Yeah.
for when your aggro plan doesn't go well. So, I don't know. Magic's hard now.
It is.
It's just it's just net deck and not think about it, I guess.
It changes too often. That's the problem.
It's funny, like it does change. It changes more than it did. And like the whole reason we went to like 3-year rotation is so people could use their cards for longer.
Yeah.
But it seems like cards just get like dumped out and not used.
Right.
Like set to set. It's like you can use your cards for longer. But
here's a bunch of Spider-Man cards.
They're not going to be good with the next set of cards.
Yeah.
So, yes, you get to use like one card from this set 4 sets ago. But you have to get the new cards. So, like, yes, it does solve the problem of my cards aren't legal in Standard.
Mm-hmm.
But that does not mean my cards are playable in Standard.
Exactly. Playable does not equal legal.
Yeah, it's like, oh, it's legal. It's like, yeah, cool, but you can't actually, like, there's not, like, a deck that you can play them in.
Right.
I am sorry. I apologize. But, yeah. All right. Think we got a show?
I think we got a show.
So if you have ideas for the next couple weeks, so we're going to have a special guest next week or the week after.
Enjoy.
Yeah, let us know what you got while our James here is gallivanting around the country.
Oh boy, yeah, busy August.
Oh boy. Reach out: Facebook, Discord, Twitter, X, Blue Sky, email. All this links are in the description. Say hey, let us know what's up. I don't know, YouTube comments, like
sure.
get in there.
Yeah, leave some comments somewhere. That'd be cool.
Get some engagement, man.
Yeah. If you're looking to support the show, the way to do it from now on is our Patreon, patreon.com/CasualTryHardMTG. Head on over there, chip a couple bucks in, you'll get access to my show notes, so you get a sneak peek about what the episode's going to be about. It also gives you a little reference to follow along if you're that kind of person. And you get roughly another hour of content out of us every week in the form of our unshow. We're old, sometimes our equipment doesn't work. We need to catch up all of the time. So we record that, dump it right into our patrons' ears. They really appreciate it. So if that's something you're interested in, or if you just want to support the show, like I said, patreon.com/CasualTryHardMTG. Help us out.
Yeah. So with that, we'll catch you on the internet.
We'll catch you on the internet.